Hello everyone! How much do you know about Sysert? I guess you have no idea what it is. But what if I say that it is the land of such mysterious creatures as the small silver hoof and the mistress of the Copper Mountain, that it used to be a very important industrial settlement in the 18th century, and that now it is a cozy town with picturesque landscapes? Let me introduce myself. My name is Dara, and on this channel I'm going to tell you about living in the Urals, about its nature, culture and people. So, as we say, ну чё, погнали? Let's start with the fantastic characters I've mentioned. Sysert is best known as the birthplace of Pavel Bazhov. This Russian writer and publicist was born in 1879 and died in 1950. He became the author of short stories about ordinary people, but in extraordinary circumstances. To be more precise, it was supernatural events that interrupted the common course of life. Bazhov was inspired by the local folklore and oral storytelling tradition, so his literary works are based on traditional stories. What's particularly important, they are not fairy tales. They are skazy. It means that's what people tell. This is the place where Pavel Bazhov was born. Unfortunately, the house was destroyed in 1897 by fire, and in 1906 the writer moved to Yekaterinburg. Now you can see a comparatively new building constructed at the beginning of the 20th century, and these days it operates as a museum. An interesting fact: as a little girl, my granny saw Pavel Bazhov once. She was at a summer camp, and this writer visited this camp and spoke to children. At that moment, Bazhov was an elderly man. He died soon after. Here you can see the church of St. Simeon and Anna, a fine example of Russian Baroque. Unfortunately, its bell tower was destroyed by the Soviet officials almost 90 years ago, and it was only in the 21st century that reconstruction started. It is still being renovated, because apparently the town doesn't receive enough money for its needs. But I hope that very soon we'll be able to enjoy the results. At this moment, we are in the square with an architectural complex of historic buildings. All of them are connected with the plant. Some of them were industrial, some were administrative, while others had social or cultural importance. Some people believe that there are artificial underground corridors which connect all the buildings of this plant complex. Though these corridors were never found, so it is just a local legend. This building used to be a plant management center, and now it functions as the local history museum. Also, there are regular festivals, fairs, and concerts organized in this museum. As you probably know, Ural has been an important industrial region since the 17th century, when rich mineral deposits were discovered there. Sysert was founded in 1732 as an iron-making and iron-smelting plant. Initially, the state plant produced less product than the officials of the mining department expected. For this reason, the Russian government decided to sell the plant to private individuals. In 1753, the Sysert factories were sold to Alexei Tuchaninov. The new owner had to pay 147,000 rubles to the state treasury within 10 years. But under various plausible pretexts, he never did it. But for 30 years, Tuchaninov did a lot for Sysert and its residents. The local people were giving free timber, firewood, mowing. Still not impressed? Okay, once a year the workers had a month's vacation with family support. Finally, medicines, medical care and school education were free as well. Tuchaninov founded several settlements in the Urals region. Under Tuchaninov, a zoo, a winter botanical garden, a mineralogical museum, an archaeological museum and a scientific library appeared. During that time his factories flourished and were among the best in the Urals. After Tuchaninov died, his descendants ran the business. Some of them were rather successful, while others not. They tried to modernize the factories, but at the beginning of the 20th century the plant faced serious difficulties. All the efforts were in vain, and in 1930 the plant shut down. Paradoxically enough, the plant didn't survive the industrialization period. Today the plant is a place for an annual summer festival. This festival attracts tourists from various towns and cities by its wide range of events, such as concerts, exhibitions, dramatic performances, lectures, fairs, and many others. It is known for its friendly atmosphere, exciting events, and some of them are absolutely free. For sure, one must go up the mountain in Sysert, which is 310 meters high. It is called Mount Bessonova, or Bessonaya, or Bessonovka. There are a lot of variations. Now we're at the top of the mountain. It used to be a strategically crucial viewpoint in the past. One could easily notice invading troops or forest fire from this point. Then it became irrelevant, but in the 21st century there appeared another reason for using this mountain. Thus, there was a cell phone tower erected. It makes the view uglier for sure, but what can we do with modernization? In 2001, Sysert was presented with this enormous cross. Russia, after all, is a rather Christian country. And finally, this place was, I would say, spoiled by these stairs. I vividly remember the time when there were no stairs, just natural slopes. As you see, I like complaining. I think it's important to explain that in the 20th century, Sysert was a provincial quiet town, but everything changed at the beginning of the 21st century. As far as I know, Sysert managed to attract some investors, including foreign ones, and the stream of money started flowing into this town. As a result, several buildings have been constructed. The annual festival of the plant is held every summer. Now there is a spa center being built. Apparently we have to accept these changes. Maybe it's our birth of this town? The nature is worth describing as well. The town is surrounded by pine woods. They're just wonderful in the warm season, when the sun is hitting the trunk surface and you can smell this wonderful pine fragrance, or in the rainy weather, when the air is fresh and clean. There is an Olympic Reserve sports school for young athletes in Sysert. They train in this forest. Besides, these woods and the lake attract amateur athletes, those who appreciate long walks, dog keepers, lovers of fishing and camping. I really love this place. The views are beautiful there, and I can watch birds, take photos, and just enjoy silence. Usually the furthest point of our route is this bridge. You can go even further into this forest, and after walking 8 or 9 kilometers you will reach an interesting place, Kami. It is a quarry lake in the heart of a national park called Bajovskoye Mesta. It means Bajov's places. The official entrance is on the other side of this forest, where the river Chorna flows, and there one should pay the entrance fee. It is about $2 or so, but the free entry option is also available if you go through this forest. We're finishing our walk, and of course I'm very hungry. It's lunchtime. Here, in the historic center of Sysert, a soup festival is held now. You can try different types every week. Hearty hot meals. What can be better in winter and early spring? Well, maybe a cup of coffee afterwards. I've chosen this delicious solyanka. It is a traditional Russian soup with a rich smell and full flavor. Very filling and warming. That's all what I wanted to tell you today. Thank you for watching. I hope you will be kind or at least tolerant because it's my first video and I did my best to make it interesting. I don't like this part, but if you enjoy this video, please give me your feedback. I'm sure you know what to do. Bye.